Hi guys, White Witch 110 here. I thought I'd give you an update on how much I've gotten done. I'm watching Casper's site. His stuff has been really cool. I've been doing the marathon of one of his playlists. You honestly, really do yourself a favor. Go over, check out this guy, Casper's site. Just like Casper and Sight, S-I-G-H-T, all one word. He does reactions to ghost videos, talks about aliens. I've seen something about Bigfoot on here too. We watched some footage. He tells you exactly what he thinks it is, whether it's shite, which is shit, or whether it actually could be paranormal. A lot of these, apparently, the ones that I'm watching are older, and it's people from that seen stuff on TikTok that have been sending it to him. He'll maybe say I've got 15, and he'll tell you maybe I'll have like 2 or 3 to show you, or 5 or whatever. But yeah, it's really cool, really cool. As I've said before in the past, I heard about him through Finders Beepers History Seekers. Matt and Andy were on a road trip, and they were in the area where Ben, that's the gentleman's name, where he lives. They were at a bar or restaurant, and he surprised Andy by showing up. Andy's a big fan of Casper's site, and I must say I have definitely become a big fan of him myself. But as I was telling you, I take the little BDs here. Now, I'm not at all upset if I've missed stuff, because I can always go back. Now that I have, as you can see, I have some that are in there. I'll just go back and fix it up. This floor has been so busy since these new people have moved in. But this is what I do. I just go ahead and I try and do the oh, that sounds like our next door neighbor. He must have visitors, maybe, or someone in the hall. So what I'll do now, okay, I'm gonna have to pause him. Also, you cannot be, what's the word I'm looking for? Not shocked. Swearing cannot upset you if you watch him. He lets it out. Yeah. I'm trying to think if he might say some British slang as well. Yeah, it is. It's our next door neighbor talking to, I guess, one of the new neighbors. So, but what I'll do is I'm trying to I've gone over to do the owl. I find myself going here first. Hubby has gone out to buy a pizza pan. Hopefully they have them at Dollarama. And he's going to get some fixings for a pizza. He's going to do pizza dough in the bread maker. He's just finished a loaf of bread. I'm guessing it's probably plain that he did. We really, now that we're making our own bread, we desperately need to look at what does not have to be plugged in this apartment, so that we can get a apartment size freezer. There is an outlet that's used specifically for specifically for air conditioners. So I don't know if a wattage for an apartment size freezer can be the same as for that, but I suppose we're going to have to really look into that kind of stuff and see. because the bread that he's making, we can freeze, and it's advised to freeze it. We've been putting it in the fridge so that it doesn't go bad. Yeah, we found out there was one loaf that we had out, and we had brought one of the pieces of bread to work for me to toast, and when I looked at it, there was like a bit of a white, I don't want to say skin, there was white on the texture of it, and it's one I think that we had out for a few days. So, and we got a apartment size fridge, so the freezer part's crap. And it's got our other food that we got at Costco, and the spaghetti sauce and that is all up in there. So there you go. So how about that? You're getting a bonus video. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna have for dinner. It's it's -9 Celsius here. What I think I want to do, and I thought of this yesterday on the bus, is to print out a table of Celsius to Fahrenheit, and then I can put it as a picture, and then if you wanted to, you could screenshot, like freeze it and screenshot it, so that you maybe even print it out, or you could look on Google and ask. But I figured to help out, I would do something like that. We'll see if I actually go ahead and do it. I should, but I should keep it for myself, keep it here so that I don't have to say, well, this is, because what I'll do is I'll go into our weather channel and I can change it from Celsius to Fahrenheit. And that's how I find out now. Before I would Google it. But now I know I can go into our weather channel and just change it. But, move that one over. Get over there, get over there, get over there. Oi, there we go. Yeah, now I know I can do that. I think I've got quite a bit done on this White Witch. I don't want to say it, but maybe if I keep at it, I might finish this today. But now I'm looking at all the around. I might not. Mind you, it looks like most of that is a J. Excuse me. Yeah, it's all, I hope I got a big package of J. So when I get tired of doing this part here of the actual witch, I'll just switch and do the J and get some of that done. So I have my neck brace on. Today I started to have real pain, also in my hands and my wrist. So I don't know what's, we are supposed to get snow tomorrow, I think, but it's not supposed to be that much. Because originally they were calling for snow all weekend into next week. But that thankfully has changed. But the pain I felt, holy mackerel. Way too much. And now Sassy. Sassy and Pearl have taken to meowing. So I should sage the apartment now while hubby is out. But I think when he comes in, he's going to smell it and it'll bother him. So I'm going to have to probably go around the apartment and clap in that case. With his cold that he's had and the coughing, it doesn't take much for stuff like a scent to touch him off, that he'll start up again. And I don't want that. So In the summer, it's cool. He can go sit out on the balcony while I sage. He's very sensitive to smells. So that's why I don't even have incense going. When I lived at home, I used incense quite a bit. And that was before I realized that I was a witch. So, and I was with my ex. I don't know if I did burn incense. I can't remember. I really don't know. I might have. But just for the fact that I love the smell of it. Not for any other reason. But, yeah. I don't know if I ever talked about stuff that once I realized that I was putting together things that had happened in the past. Nothing too much. I don't know if I've talked about that or not, but I'll leave that for another time. Yeah, the kitties are all sleeping now. But, definitely. So, yes, Tammy, I am going crazy. I am not stopping. As a woman at work said, she doesn't work there anymore, but she said, you're like a machine. Now I'm just to a point I want to get the ones I have done. And at this moment in time, I am telling myself to do the large melting skull that I have. I'm hoping that the beads are gold and not yellow. I haven't looked at that yet. And I've had, like I said, some of these. This one is one that Midnight Soul 13, Tammy sent me in our Temu exchange. I used to use one similar to this as the picture for my profile, I guess you would say. Okay, I'm hearing the door or the elevator, so I'm going to sign off for right now, and I'll catch you later. Everyone, have a great weekend. Ciao for now.